Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and in this video I'm be talking about the Primalist Future event, a video I promised I would do. This event is kind of like the follow-up to the Primal Invasion events that are going on all around the Dragon Isles. I did a video on that initially on how to get 385 gear by playing extremely casually, and honestly I was taken aback by how many people are participating in this event. I thought maybe it'd be a very low number of people, but it's quite a large number of people, and I love to see that because I participate in these kind of things on like my alt characters, and I actually think they're very valuable and useful, and I would like to see them be, you'll always hear me advocate for them to be more accessible and less time gated and stuff like that. So I was very pleased to see so many people engaging with this. So for the Primalist Future event, it's a little bit different. For this gear, it'll be 389 gear. It'll be rings, neck, and a trinket. And then there's like toy, pet, mount as well. And there's a new new form of sigil currency for this event as well. It's kind of like the storm sigils. These are called, I think they're called storm something again, crackling maybe. And they have like a lightning bolt symbol for the currency itself. And these currencies are with the elemental overflow. So the elemental overflow is the currency that you get from the primal invasions. You can also get some from these Primal Future events as well that happen. So these take place in the southeast of Thaldraszus. So you want to fly down there to southeast Thaldraszus, and you want to go click the portal there on like the Bronze Dragonshine thing. And there's a quest, there's an introductory quest that'll take you there if you don't know where I'm talking about. You also click this portal to fight the world boss that spawns there. That'll be next week or the week after. The world boss that spawns right there. And it takes you to the Primalist Future. I assume this is like a feature where the Primalists are winning or going to win or already won to some degree. And in this particular event, they are trying to like freeze everything and with ice. And so you are using like fires to keep yourself warm and remove freezing stacks. So the event itself is pretty simple. There's 4 elemental portals clearly marked on your map. There are rare spawns as well that you can kill to get these currencies and stuff. And those are marked on the map as well. And then there will be a boss marker on the map. The boss does not become active until the 4 elemental portals are closed. You go to an elemental portal, kill the mobs around it, and it'll start spawning more mobs out of it. These are elite mobs. Not super strong, but I do have a lot of gear. But they're not hyper strong, I would say. I would say everything is doable in, like, if you have that 385 gear, I would say everything is pretty doable at that rate, right? So you close, if there's many people there, I've been lucky enough so far, even I've been doing a few more trying to get the currencies so I can get them out. And, so far, even deep into the week, there's still quite a few people that are doing these. And so, like, multiple portals can close at the same time. Then you just go straight to the boss. Obviously, as this goes on, there's going to be less people participating because people are going to have their gear already. There's just going to be less people there. So it might take a little bit longer, especially if you don't have gear, right? You're not just going to be one-shotting everything. But you close these 4 portals, you go over to the boss. Now, the boss does have some mechanics to dodge. The boss can kill you, I would say, especially if you're in the 385 gear. So you do want to like try to dodge stuff the best you can. And then when you kill the boss, you complete the event, you'll get a cache. The first one will be an epic cache, and then subsequently each one will be a blue one. This is similar to doing like the assault on Dragonbane Keep in the Waking Shores. So it's very similar to that as far as the reward system. You get your new Crackling Storm or whatever currency, and then combine that with elemental overflow, and you can get your rings, your neck. The gear is very easy to get. It's not like the primal invasion gear, which was a little bit more difficult and time gated to get. This is like one day you can get a couple pieces pretty easy without working too hard, I would say. So a couple days of playing, even as a casual player, certainly in 1 week you can have all the gear from this, even playing extremely casually, I would say. So if you already farmed out most of your 385 or your 385 gear already, you will be able to get these 389 slots really quickly and kind of have like a complete set of outdoor gear, if you will. I did mention, and I did want to cover, they are trying to freeze you, so you have to use these fires. So this is important because this freezing damage does tick pretty hard as you get more stacks on you. And so on the actual quest line, the introductory quest line, it'll have you visit the supply vendor, and you can buy some of these fires there. They kind of look like elemental fires or something as far as like their little thumbnail picture. And you use these things when you get these fire stacks. You stand in the fire, like campfire or whatever, and then that'll give you warmth stacks, which will then negate future freezing stacks. Usually other people will have them as well, so it's kind of a team effort. But again, as this event goes on, you might be the only one there. You'll want to make sure you have these so you don't like tick down and die, especially if you can't heal yourself or anything. You'll want to make sure you have a couple of these fire things. I think you get like 5 as a reward the first time you do it, but you're going to want to probably have some with you. And there's another item as well that I believe like puts a zone down that kind of acts as like a defensive area to stand in. Now this is very useful like against the final boss or something like that, right? So yeah, I think that's about it. It's a very useful event. Again, I hope people participate with this as they did with the 385 gear event, the Primal Invasions, and everyone can get their 389 gear very easily because it is very easy to get. Quick tip, the necklace, you'll see, gives you, it creates one of these fires. It's on use effect, so it's like a free fire every time you go into the event. And so maybe the first piece you get should be the necklace. The rings remove a stack of the ice thing, which is also useful. So like once you have the full set, you can actually farm these invasions without having to worry about that whole fire mechanic thing too much. But yeah, overall it's pretty easy though, and I hope everyone enjoys it, and I hope people are really enjoying this casual way to gear. It seems like they have. I've watched another video about it where someone's saying like, are people actually doing this event? And like all the top comments on their YouTube video were like, yeah, I'm doing the event. I do these primal things. I got my gear. Gets good outdoor gear with set bonuses. And for me, it reminds me a lot of the anima gear, which I got for season 1. Now the only thing I hope is that they continue this into the future of Dragonflight and have outdoor gear for season 2, season 3, whatever, with set bonuses and stuff on it, because people like set bonuses. I like set bonuses, and so I want to see that going forward. But yeah, that's it for this one, guys. I promised you this video. I try to keep casual players, in my heart and mind, and in my heart, I am a casual player too. Like I said, I play my alts extremely casually. So yeah, hope you have fun with this. As always, I do ask you to please subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a lot. And other than that, everybody, have a good one.